When should we start giving Zidane's managerial prowess some props? And how do Dele Alli's numbers compare to other midfield greats? Hey, I'm Adrian from Rabona TV, and I'll explain that and more, but I'd like to start by apologizing for not being around as I was back home for the holidays. To the football. Zidane was by no means underrated as a player, getting hella plaudits and praises rained all over him, and rightfully so. So why is it that media isn't jumping all over his genius as a manager now? So much is made of the successes of others like Guardiola and Mourinho, well, at some time at least, sorry Moo, and managers like Klopp and Conte get praised for their style of play and charisma all the time. Zidane lets his results speak for himself, and he's often just trudging back and forth in his technical area. But those results that I mentioned are solid, dude. Since taking over Real Madrid 1 year ago on January 4th, 2016, Zidane has won more titles than he has suffered defeats. I think this is deserving of a closer look. He's managed 54 matches for Madrid, has won 42 of those matches, and has drawn 10 of them. And here's the fun part I alluded to earlier. Zidane has won 3 titles with Madrid and has only lost 2 matches. 2 matches! And it gets better, as his Real Madrid team has extended their unbeaten run to 39 matches after trouncing Sevilla 3-0 in the Copa del Rey and going full Sav mode on Granada in La Liga. 39 games unbeaten means they equal Barcelona's all-time record for the longest unbeaten run by a Spanish club. And don't be surprised if this run continues, as their next fixtures are a doubleheader against Sevilla and then matches against Malaga, Sociedad, Celta Vigo, and Osasuna. You could say it's easy for him with a squad like Madrid's, but as Giovanni Trapattoni once said, a good manager makes a team 10% better and a bad manager makes it 30% worse. Benitez at Inter Real. And speaking of their squad, it could get even stronger if reports are to be believed that Madrid are looking to splash a value of around £170 million to sign Juventus's Paulo Dybala. Shit, man, this world's gone crazy. Apparently, Los Blancos will offer a cute £77 million in straight cash, plus Alvaro Morata, whose valuation is around £40 million. Well, in this insane market at least. And yet another player who has been heavily linked with teaming up with Zizou, Dele Alli. The young Englishman has had quite the dank purple patch lately, scoring for fun for Spurs. He scored 7 goals in his last 5 matches alone, dude. What? For a centralish attacking midfielder, that's insane. After a brace against Chelsea, Dele scored his 20th Premier League goal in 52 games. How does that stack up against other English midfielders? Really well, as the closest to hit 20 in 52 was Paul Scholes, who took 74 matches to notch his 20th for United. Beckham did 20 in 90, Gerrard in 140, and perhaps the most surprising for a prolific midfielder, Frank Lampard took 169 matches to score 20 goals. Damn, Dele! Now a player that is much more likely to leave his club than Dele Alli, however, is Simone Zaza. The Italian has been god-awful for the Hammers with 459 minutes played, 0 goals, 0 assists, and a measly 2 shots on target. Yeah, he's been bad. Speaking of West Ham though, they had it tough against United last week when Sofiane Feghouli was sent off after colliding with Phil Jones. And basically, when it comes to refereeing this season, West Ham has perhaps had it the toughest, at least in regards to wrongful red cards. After the FA overturned the red card decision against Feghouli this week, that means that West Ham have had 4 of their last 5 red cards rescinded. As they sit in 13th with 22 points, West Ham fans gotta be A, f***ing annoyed with refs, and B, wondering what could have been if referees hadn't failed them and wrongfully put them a man down on 4 occasions this year. By the way, just a side note on rescinded red cards, perhaps the worst ref in the league this year, Mike Dean, has had 5 of his previous 6 red cards rescinded. Yikes. But that's it for this video. Do you think they should start suspending referees as they would suspend players for recurring Maybe. Thanks as always for watching, guys. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.